good? We're going? Everybody, Antonio Piñaro Santiguañez, Los Dorados. I'm going to start with the script. It is with a heavy heart that I have the unfortunate responsibility of having to inform everyone that our 53rd annual Good Friday Cross Procession and Easter sunrise services have been canceled this year. Due to the current circumstances that have befallen our city of Tucson and the restrictions on holding special events during this time, our permissions have been revoked for this year. I sincerely apologize because I know how much this event means to our city and to you, the people. But even after requesting special permission and offering to make our event private so that we're still able to hold the procession, we just found out this week that the city's answer is no. We work in cooperation with the Tucson's Parks and Rec, so it is our obligation to adhere to the requests and provide a unified answer that we're not going to hold services this year. Furthermore, I've been instructed to ask, for your own safety, that the public follow the guidelines provided by our city's legislation. The driving and walking path will be busy with traffic, and it will remain open to cars. It will not shut down like we've had it every year. So it is not safe to hold any kind of congregation. Hold your loved ones close. Keep Jesus in your hearts. Easter is never canceled. As Jesus is risen, we just have to adapt to the requests as expected of us in regards to how we celebrate and commemorate it. We'll take any and all prayer requests. Please feel free. We got a page on Facebook you can go to, or I got my email, you got my phone number. Text me, email me, call me, and I'll pray with you at any time. We're trying to do whatever we can to reach out to the people and let them know that they're not alone. This event, legislature-wise, legally speaking, it's not happening in regards to carrying the cross up with everybody. I know we've had years where we've had hundreds of people follow and carry a 16-foot cross up this mountain, and we can't have that right now because logistically speaking and trying to deal with making sure everybody's social distancing from one another, 6 foot apart from one another when we're all just trying to be there for Christ. It's just, we don't have the manpower, nor does the city want to take a chance. And it kills me because it's a 53-year tradition. This is all I've known my entire life. This is something that belongs to this entire city. And I'm going off script here with this, but I just want to let everybody know that Jesus is in each and every one of your hearts. Jesus is already risen. He died for us. We carry a cross on Good Friday because it means something to us. He carried a cross for us, so we try and carry the cross for him in his memory. The stations of the cross represent his last moments leading to his trip up Mount Calvary to his crucifixion. And living through those last moments, we try to remember and go through all those last things that were going on in his mind. That despite everything he was going through, despite everything that he was suffering, he was doing it for love of one another and for people. So despite however much we want to do what it is we want to do, and no matter how much it is that we want to be selfish, I like to think of this time to try to be a little bit more like Jesus, who made that sacrifice for us so that we may live and have everlasting life. This is the reason why we can't have the event this year, is because we have to suffer a little bit, not have our procession, but at the same time, what we're doing is we're doing it in love for one another. We're doing it so that we don't contract, carry, or pass on something that we cannot see to one another. Not out of fear. There's nothing that we fear in this Lord other than God. There's nothing to fear in this world or in this universe. The love of God protects all, but at the same time, we have to adapt to these circumstances. And for that, I'm sorry. I apologize eternally from the bottom of my heart, from Los Dorados. This is not something that we knew from the beginning. It was not something that we planned from the beginning. We were going back and forth waiting for a response from the city, and you know how things have been these past couple of weeks with legislature changing daily. And we had no idea that we weren't able to have this procession and share it with the public like we would like to. to the capacity that we have in the past until this week. And I apologize. I work full time. Me and my brother, we drive semis all day and still got to come home and got to homeschool my kid too because school's out. So I apologize for not posting this sooner from the bottom of my heart. I apologize. Blame me. But just think about what this entire thing stands for. It's about Jesus. It's about God. Live for one another, love one another, and remember that we're all servants of the Lord. Love you guys.
Thank you for joining us.
Say thank you, Poppy.
Thank you.
Do you know why we carried the cross today, Poppy?
God bless.
We're not scared.
Now, what are we doing it for? Who are we doing it for? Jesus.
Jesus.
And what does the cross mean? What does the cross mean? What did Jesus carry the cross for?
So we can go to heaven.
So that we can go to heaven. That's what that means.